From forbidden territories to phantom lands that vanish without a trace, these islands challenge our understanding of the world. Join us as we explore the most mysterious islands on Earth. Island 1, North Sentinel Island, India. North Sentinel Island, located in the Bay of Bengal, is home to the Sentinelese people, one of the last uncontacted tribes on Earth. The Indian government has declared the island off-limits to protect the tribe's way of life and prevent the spread of diseases to which they have no immunity. The Sentinelese are known for their hostility towards outsiders, having resisted contact for centuries. In 2018, an American missionary was killed while attempting to approach the island, highlighting the tribe's desire for isolation. Estimates suggest the population ranges from 50 to 400 individuals, but exact numbers are unknown due to the lack of contact. The island's dense forest canopy and lack of modern infrastructure make satellite observations challenging. Anthropologists consider the Sentinelese culture invaluable for understanding human prehistory. Despite numerous attempts, little is known about their language, customs, or societal structure. North Sentinel Island remains one of the most enigmatic places on the planet, a living relic of humanity's distant past. Island 2, Poveglia Island, Italy. Poveglia Island, nestled in the Venetian lagoon between Venice and Lido, is often dubbed the Island of Ghosts due to its haunting history. First mentioned in historical records in 421 AD, it served various roles, including a refuge from invasions and a bustling community until the late 14th century. In 1776, Poveglia was repurposed as a quarantine station for those afflicted with the plague and other contagious diseases. The island became a final resting place for many, with mass graves and cremations contributing to its eerie reputation. The island's dark narrative continued into the 20th century when, in 1922, it was transformed into a psychiatric hospital. Legends speak of a deranged doctor who conducted inhumane experiments on patients before meeting a grim end by leaping from the hospital's bell tower. Today, Poveglia remains uninhabited and is considered one of the most haunted locations in the world. Its decaying structures and chilling past continue to captivate the imagination of those intrigued by the macabre. Island 3, Ilha da Queimada, Grande, Brazil. Ilha da Queimada Grande, commonly known as Snake Island, is located approximately 33 kilometers off the coast of São Paulo, Brazil. This island is infamous for its dense population of golden lancehead vipers, Bothrops insularis, a species found nowhere else on Earth. Estimates suggest that between 2,000 and 4,000 of these venomous snakes inhabit the island, making it one of the most dangerous places for humans. The golden lancehead's venom is exceptionally potent, capable of causing rapid tissue necrosis and death within an hour if untreated. This adaptation allows the snakes to effectively prey on migratory birds that rest on the island. Due to the extreme danger posed by the snake population, the Brazilian government has prohibited public access to the island. Only authorized researchers and military personnel are allowed to visit, primarily for scientific studies and maintenance of the automated lighthouse. The island's isolation has led to unique evolutionary developments in its snake population, but it also raises concerns about inbreeding and conservation. The golden lancehead is currently listed as critically endangered, emphasizing the need for careful ecological management. Ilha da Queimada Grande remains a subject of fascination and fear, embodying the mysteries that remote and untouched places can hold. Island 4, Socotra Island, Yemen. Socotra Island, situated in the Arabian Sea off the coast of Yemen, is renowned for its unparalleled biodiversity and otherworldly landscapes. Often referred to as the Galapagos of the Indian Ocean, Socotra's long geological isolation has fostered the evolution of unique flora and fauna found nowhere else on Earth. Approximately 37% of Socotra's 825 plant species are endemic, including the iconic dragon's blood tree, Dracaena cinnabari, known for its distinctive umbrella shape and red sap historically used as a dye and medicine. Other notable endemic plants include the cucumber tree, Dendrosychios socotranus, and the Socotran pomegranate, Punica protopunica. The island's fauna is equally remarkable, with 90% of its reptile species being endemic. This includes species such as the Socotra rock gecko and the Socotra chameleon, Cameleo monicus. Additionally, Socotra hosts 6 endemic bird species like the Socotra sunbird, Nectarinia balfouri, and the Socotra bunting, Emberiza socotrana. Socotra's marine biodiversity is also significant, featuring over 730 species of coastal fish and 230 species of hard corals, 5 of which are endemic. The island's unique ecosystems led to its designation as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2008. Socotra Vozrozhdeniya Wikipedia, the Sun plus 1. Despite its ecological importance, Socotra faces threats from climate change, overgrazing, and unregulated development. Conservation efforts are ongoing to preserve this extraordinary natural heritage. Island 5, El Ojo, the Eye, Argentina. El Ojo, or the Eye, is a mysterious, uninhabited floating island located in the Parana Delta of Buenos Aires province, Argentina. Measuring approximately 118 meters in diameter, this nearly perfect circular landmass is surrounded by a narrow channel of clear, cold water, forming a striking eye-like appearance when viewed from above. Discovered in 2016 by Argentine filmmaker Sergio Neuspiller while scouting locations for a paranormal documentary, El Ojo intrigued him with its geometric precision and apparent movement. Subsequent observations confirmed that the island rotates slowly on its axis, a phenomenon attributed to water currents and erosion processes similar to those that create rotating ice disks in rivers. The island's firm terrain contrasts with the surrounding marshy environment, and the water in its encircling channel is unusually clear and cold for the delta region. These unique characteristics have spurred various theories about its origin, ranging from natural explanations involving erosion and water flow to more speculative ideas involving extraterrestrial activity. Despite attempts to study El Ojo more thoroughly, including a crowdfunding campaign for a scientific expedition, comprehensive research has yet to be conducted. As a result, El Ojo remains a captivating natural enigma, continuing to fascinate scientists and enthusiasts alike. Island 6, Sandy Island, New Caledonia. Sandy Island, also known as Île de Sable, was a phantom island purportedly located in the Coral Sea between Australia and New Caledonia. First charted by Captain James Cook in 1774 and later reported by the whaling ship Velocity in 1876, the island appeared on various maps and nautical charts for over a century. Despite its presence on maps, including Google Earth, no physical evidence of the island was ever found. In 2012, Australian scientists aboard the RV Southern Surveyor sailed to the island's supposed location, only to find open ocean with depths exceeding 1,300 meters. This discovery confirmed that Sandy Island never existed, leading to its removal from modern maps and databases. The enduring belief in the island's existence highlights the challenges of early cartography and the persistence of mapping errors over time. Island 7, Aurora Islands, South Atlantic. The Aurora Islands are among the most intriguing phantom islands ever reported, captivating explorers and cartographers for over a century. First sighted in 1762 by the Spanish merchant ship Aurora, during a voyage from Lima to Cadiz, the crew reported 3 islands situated approximately halfway between the Falkland Islands and South Georgia. These islands were reportedly seen again in 1774 by the same ship, and in 1794 by the Spanish corvette Atrevida, which attempted to chart them. Despite multiple reported sightings, subsequent expeditions failed to locate the Aurora Islands. By the late 19th century, they were considered phantom islands, land masses that appeared on maps but did not exist. Some historians speculate that these sightings may have been misidentifications of the Shag Rocks, a group of islets located west of South Georgia. The mystery of the Aurora Islands has permeated literature and maritime lore. Edgar Allan Poe referenced them in his novel The Narrative of Arthur Gordon Pym of Nantucket, and they have been the subject of various speculative theories, including the possibility of them being massive icebergs or volcanic islands that later submerged. Today, the Aurora Islands serve as a compelling example of the challenges faced by early explorers and the enduring allure of the unknown in our world's oceans. Island 8, Fata Morgana Land, Arctic Ocean. Fata Morgana Land, a phantom island in the Arctic Ocean, was first reported in 1907 by Danish explorers J.P. Koch and Age Bertelsen during the Danmark expedition. They claimed to see land at approximately 80° N, 10° W between Greenland and Svalbard. Subsequent expeditions, including those by Lauge Koch in 1933 and Peter Freuchen in 1935, also reported sightings of this elusive landmass. However, despite multiple attempts, no physical evidence of the island was ever found. In 1993, it was determined that these sightings were likely optical illusions caused by a phenomenon known as Fata Morgana, where atmospheric conditions create mirages of distant objects. The supposed island was likely a distorted image of Tobias Island, located approximately 70 kilometers from Greenland's northeastern coast. Fata Morgana Land remains a fascinating example of how natural optical phenomena can lead to enduring geographical myths. Island 9, Île Sans Nom, France. Île Sans Nom, or Island Without a Name, is a relatively recent addition to the map, having emerged in 2009 following Cyclone Klaus. Located in the Gironde estuary near the historic Cordouan Lighthouse, this sandbank transformed into an island due to sediment accumulation from coastal erosion. Initially measuring around 11 acres above high tide, it has since fluctuated in size due to tidal movements and storms. The island quickly became a haven for wildlife, with various plant species, insects, and birds establishing habitats. Despite its ecological significance, human activities, including unauthorized landings and events, have threatened its fragile ecosystem. Efforts have been made to protect the island, including administrative measures and public awareness campaigns. The island's future remains uncertain, as natural forces continue to reshape its form and existence. Île Sans Nom stands as a testament to the dynamic interplay between nature and time, captivating those intrigued by the ever-changing landscapes of our planet. Island 10, Bermeja Island, Mexico. Bermeja Island, often referred to as a phantom island, has intrigued cartographers and historians for centuries. First appearing on Spanish maps in the 16th century, it was consistently depicted in the Gulf of Mexico, approximately 100 kilometers north of the Yucatan Peninsula, at coordinates 22°33 N, 91°22 W. The island's name derives from the Spanish word bermejo, meaning reddish, possibly describing its appearance from afar. Despite its presence on maps for over 400 years, Bermeja's existence was never empirically verified. In 1997, the Mexican Navy conducted a search for the island, but found no trace. A more extensive investigation in 2009 by the National Autonomous University of Mexico, UNAM, utilized advanced sonar and aerial surveys over a 223 square kilometer area, reaching depths of 1,472 meters, yet still found no evidence of the island. The mystery of Bermeja gained geopolitical significance in the late 1990s during maritime boundary negotiations between Mexico and the United States. Had Bermeja existed, it could have extended Mexico's exclusive economic zone, EEZ, granting rights to potentially oil-rich areas in the Gulf. The absence of the island led to various theories, ranging from natural erosion and rising sea levels to more speculative ideas, such as deliberate removal to influence territorial claims. Most experts now consider Bermeja to be a cartographic error perpetuated over centuries. The island's enduring presence on maps, despite the lack of physical evidence, underscores the challenges of early cartography and the lasting impact of historical inaccuracies. Island 11, Bannerman Island, USA. Bannerman Island, officially known as Polypel Island, is a small, rocky landmass situated in the Hudson River, approximately 50 miles north of New York City. The island is renowned for the ruins of Bannerman Castle, a structure that, despite its name, was never a true castle, but rather an arsenal built to resemble one. The castle was constructed in the early 20th century by Francis Bannerman VI, a Scottish immigrant and military surplus dealer. Bannerman purchased the island in 1900 to store his vast inventory of surplus weapons and ammunition, which had outgrown his facilities in Brooklyn. The arsenal was designed in a Scottish baronial style, reflecting Bannerman's heritage and serving as a unique advertisement for his business. Tragedy struck in 1920, when an explosion destroyed part of the complex, and the site was eventually abandoned in the 1950s. In 1967, New York State acquired the island, but a fire in 1969 further devastated the remaining structures. Despite these setbacks, the castle's ruins have become a point of intrigue and historical interest. Today, the Bannerman Castle Trust, in collaboration with the New York State Office of Parks, Recreation, and Historic Preservation, oversees the preservation of the island. They offer guided tours, theatrical performances, and special events, allowing visitors to explore the island's rich history and enjoy its scenic beauty. The castle remains a testament to one man's ambition and a fascinating chapter in New York's history. Island 12, Hunga Tonga Hunga Ha'apai Tonga. Hunga Tonga Hunga Ha'apai is a volcanic island in the South Pacific, part of the Kingdom of Tonga. It emerged in late December 2014 following a significant underwater volcanic eruption. The eruption created a new landmass that connected the previously separate islands of Hunga Tonga and Hunga Ha'apai. Initially expected to be short-lived, the island's longevity surprised scientists. NASA's Earth Observatory reported that the island persisted for several years, providing a unique opportunity to study the early stages of island evolution and colonization by plant and bird life. However, in January 2022, a massive eruption of the Hunga Tonga Hunga Ha'apai volcano obliterated much of the island, dramatically altering its landscape and demonstrating the volatile nature of volcanic island formation. This event underscored the dynamic processes that shape our planet's surface. Island 13, Oak Island, Canada. Oak Island, located off the coast of Nova Scotia, has captivated treasure hunters and historians for over 2 centuries. The island's allure stems from the enigmatic Money Pit, a shaft discovered in 1795 by local teenagers who noticed a depression in the ground. As they dug, they encountered layers of wooden platforms at regular intervals, fueling speculation about buried treasure. Over the years, numerous expeditions have attempted to uncover the pit's secrets, often facing flooding tunnels and booby traps. Theories about the treasure's origin range from pirate hordes to the Holy Grail. Despite extensive efforts, no definitive treasure has been found, but artifacts like old coins and tools have been recovered, adding to the mystery. The island's legend has been popularized by television series and books, drawing visitors intrigued by its storied past. Oak Island remains a symbol of enduring mystery, where history, legend, and the human spirit of discovery converge. Island 14, Vozrozhdeniya Island, Aral Sea. Vozrozhdeniya Island, once situated in the Aral Sea between Kazakhstan and Uzbekistan, epitomizes the intersection of natural transformation and human intervention. Historically, it was a remote and uninhabited landmass, but during the Cold War, it gained notoriety as a clandestine site for Soviet biological weapons testing. The island hosted the Aralsk 7 facility, where pathogens like anthrax and smallpox were studied, leading to environmental contamination. The desiccation of the Aral Sea, primarily due to river diversion projects, transformed Vozrozhdeniya from an isolated island into a peninsula connected to the mainland. This geographical shift raised concerns about the potential spread of hazardous materials to populated areas. In response, decontamination efforts were initiated in the early 2000s to mitigate the risks. Today, the area remains largely uninhabited, serving as a stark reminder of the environmental and geopolitical consequences of human actions. Vozrozhdeniya Island stands as a testament to a bygone era, its legacy etched into the landscape of Central Asia. Island 15, Hashima Island, Japan. Hashima Island, also known as Gunkanjima or Battleship Island, lies off the coast of Nagasaki, Japan. Once a thriving hub of coal mining owned by Mitsubishi since 1887, the island became one of the most densely populated places on Earth during its peak in the 1950s, housing over 5,000 residents on just 16 acres of land. As petroleum replaced coal in the 1970s, The mines closed, and by 1974, the island was completely abandoned. In the decades that followed, nature began to reclaim the decaying concrete buildings, turning Hashima into a ghost island frozen in time. With empty schools, hospitals, and apartments collapsing into ruin, it evokes a haunting post-apocalyptic atmosphere. The island was off limits for many years and only opened for restricted tourism in 2009. Its eerie beauty attracted filmmakers, most notably in the James Bond film Skyfall, where it served as a villain's hideout. Hashima Island stands as a chilling reminder of industrial rise and collapse, and its dark history includes forced labor during World War II, which remains a source of controversy today. Few places on Earth embody abandonment and isolation as vividly as Hashima. As we wrap up this journey across the planet's most mysterious islands, one thing is clear: the world is still full of secrets waiting to be discovered. From phantom landmasses that vanished without a trace to islands hiding uncontacted tribes, each story leaves us with more questions than answers. If you enjoyed diving into these enigmas, don't forget to give the video a like. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss another trip into the unknown. And remember, sometimes the greatest mysteries are hidden in plain sight.